Hi everyone, I'm Tricia and I'm founder of Look Fabulous Forever. And today I want to talk to you about skincare, a subject that's really close to my heart because for many years I had very difficult and upsetting and disturbing skin. There's nothing worse than waking up in the morning and finding your skin liberally littered with big red angry spots, red patches, and a general look which looks both unhealthy but is unpleasant to deal with but also painful. So that's my history, and look at my skin now. How can it be that I've got such clear skin from the point of view of spots and red patches and so on? Well, I've done a major adjustment to my diet, which massively makes a difference, especially cutting down on things like sugar and those things that were actually really not doing me any good at all. Bread is a big no-no for me. And gradually my skin has improved. But I also think that one of the critical things that's improved my skin is getting to know all about how to look after it in a way that actually works to give me the skin that I've got. I'm in my mid-70s, so of course I have got the odd, wrinkle and age spot. But I think generally speaking now, I'm happier in my own skin than I've pretty much ever been. So how do you get good skin when you're older? Obviously, the most important thing is to look after it. You have the best skin that you can have the more that you take time and trouble to nourish it, to cleanse it, and to give it the kind of care that will work from the point of view of it looking its best, but also it means that your makeup will look better as well when you apply makeup. So what do I do? Well, the first thing I'm going to talk about is cleansing. I do this twice a day, night and morning, and cleansing is a question of getting your skin free from anything on it, which can be a barrier, but also can be damaging. So dirt, pollution. And then at the end of the day, obviously I want to remove my makeup. Now we have two brilliant cleansing products. One is for the face, which is this one, perfectly clean. And the other is to really quickly and easily dissolve eye makeup. So that's called a clean sweep. Now I use these two products at the end of the day when I really want to give my face a very thorough and deep clean. I wash both those products off with warm water and a face cloth or a flannel. That really works for me, and I know that when I go to bed, my skin is really clean. It's morning time now. I've got up and I've again washed my face. Never think that water on your face is a bad idea. It's a very good idea, just as drinking water is a good idea for your skin as well. So hydration in the form of internal hydration via drinking water, but also using water to clean your skin. So again, another washcloth, face cloth, warm water, and then I just wash my face. That means that I'm ready to do whatever I then think is necessary to my face to get it ready before I apply my makeup. Now, sometimes I feel I need a little bit of extra help. I might feel that my skin needs exfoliation, and we have a gentle exfoliator, which is particularly good, and it's a very fine one, so there's no rough, harsh pieces in it or anything, but it will, if you just rub it onto wet skin, it will lift off the dead skin cells that accumulate on your skin. And once they've gone, you'll find that your skin feels fresher, looks brighter, because dead skin cells have a very deadening effect on the skin. And also that, again, your makeup will just go on a lot more smoothly. If I really want to do a sort of a deep treatment, I'll use a wonderful clay mask that we have. Now, clay masks are great because what you do is you put them on, you leave them on there, and then have a bath, get some steam on your face, which will open up the pores and allow the clay mask to penetrate more fully. But the effect of having that clay mask on your skin for 10 minutes or so really does give it a deeply cleansing and also nourishing experience. Most of the time, I don't need to do that. This is, from time to time when I think I need the exfoliation and the clay mask. But most days I do a fairly simple routine in terms of my skincare. And I'm going to show you what I do. So the first thing that I do is I protect my skin from the sun. Now, this is a new product for us, but it's a fantastic product. I think it's the best one that we've ever produced, not least because of the way that it feels on your skin, but also because of the way that my makeup goes on as a result of having this as the first layer. So this is going on to completely clean skin. It's a cream. The formulation is a bit like single cream, and I put about that much on, so a couple of light pumps, and then I just apply it lightly and evenly all over my face. Don't get it too near your eyes. I always think with creams like this, just be careful of getting it too near your eyes. You don't want it to go into your eyes. If it does, they'll sting, they'll water, and they'll be very, very unhappy because, you're not supposed to get creams of any sort into your eyes. It's not good for them. I use an eye cream at night, so when I go to bed at night, I do the cleansing routine, and then of course I do my nourishing routine, and my nourishing routine consists of putting on the eye cream around that thinner and delicate area around the eyes, and then I apply my night cream. So, you've got 24-hour protection there. If you're using moisturisers night and day, then your skin is always being given wonderful, important moisture, and it's going to end up repaying you by looking absolutely gorgeous, your skin. So just finish this off up here, and you can see that I am actually rubbing it into my skin fairly thoroughly because I want it to be doing its job. Now this is going to be doing its job all day until I go to bed. It's got broad spectrum protection, UVA, UVB, factor 50. So SPF 50, and it's going on first. Now, I feel as soon as I've applied this, I can kind of relax, because the thing that damages your skin most at any age, but it's particularly damaging on older skin, which is thinner and more easily damaged, is the effect of the sun. So if you look at skin that's been in full sunlight in hot countries where there is a very powerful UVA, UVB spectrum in the sun, skin is often very badly damaged, and you can see that under special lights. And we're quite lucky in the northern hemisphere because the further north you are, the less affected you are by the sun. However, everybody's skin gets impacted by the sun first and foremost. I think you probably know with me that the number one is the sun. The second is smoking, incredibly bad for your skin for various reasons and makes your skin look very grey. And then diet, exercise, the amount of water you drink, and so on and so forth. If you have a good diet, by which I mean that you eat healthily, I think you all know what I mean by that, lots of plant foods, fruit, vegetables, and also good levels of protein. All of those will feed your skin and make it look better. Exercise is also helpful because it's pumping the blood around your body, and the more blood that you pump to the surface of the skin, which happens during exercise, then the better your skin will look and feel, and it's very protective. So started with the SPF. I'm now going to do the next bit of protection, and that is in terms of nourishment and moisture. So our Hydration Hold serum is very rich in a very essential part of protecting and making your skin look better, and that's hyaluronic acid. Now, hyaluronic acid is something that's naturally occurring in the body. It's in all our joints. It's what makes our joints, it's a bit like the oil that you put on a creaky door. It stops the noise and it makes the door sort of slide open much more easily if the hinges are a bit rusty. It's the same with your joints. So hyaluronic acid in the joints keeps them supple, keeps them moving and not creaky. Now, on your face, hyaluronic acid is a little bit like a sponge, attracting and absorbing up to 1,000 times its own weight in moisture it can hold. That's how good it is. So ours is very rich in hyaluronic acid, and therefore it's there to protect your skin. And it's the next layer that I'm going to suggest that you put on. So as I say, don't get confused, because you need to know what the process is in terms of what your skin can cope with, and also it's doing its job. So I'm going to put a few little squirts of the Hydration Hold serum onto the back of my hand, and then I'm just going to apply it very, very lightly. Now, You don't need a huge amount of this. That makes it very cost effective because it will last you for ages. But you do need a nice layer of this over your skin, which, as I said, is then going to work with the moisturiser that you put on top to create this fantastic, really rich moisturised effect. And it's going to work all day. So you've got your SPF working all day, and then you've got your Hydration Hold serum working all day to keep that moisture on and in the skin, forming this protective layer. So you've got two wonderful layers on the skin there, and already my skin just feels happier. It feels, it's just lovely. I just love these products. I love it when I apply them, and I feel that my skin just loves them too. So the next thing is to put on our Smooth the Day face cream, the last thing that I'm going to apply today before I put my makeup on. So again, you don't need a huge amount. I usually put 3 dots there, 3 dots there, a couple of dots there, and maybe a couple of dots there. So again, don't slather it on. It's not a question of more is more. It's a question of what your skin can absorb effectively and the quality of the product that you're putting on your face. If the moisturiser is rich in active ingredients, in vitamins, in hyaluronic acid, in extracts, often plant extracts, which are known to be really beneficial to the skin, as ours is, formulated with an older skin very firmly in mind, then this moisturiser, say you don't need a huge amount, I do take it down to my neck by the way, will be working all day long and will effectively be protecting, nourishing your skin in exactly the way that it needs to happen. So I think I'm there. That's my routine every morning. As I said at the beginning, I get up, I cleanse my face in the form of washing it thoroughly. I then think about whether it needs a bit of extra help, some exfoliation, or I might put on a mask if I've got time. I often do that in the evenings, in fact. But then I start this skincare routine, which I know leads to my skin being thoroughly protected. So I start with the SPF 50. I then go on to the hyaluronic rich Hydration Hold serum, and I finish with my moisturiser. At night, I take my makeup off using my cleansers. I then think about, again, nourish and moisture, and I nourish and moisturise by applying my eye cream and my night cream. So I do hope you think that was helpful, and that you enjoy our products as much as I do. I think they're in a most amazing range. And don't forget that everything has been thought through from the point of view of what does older skin need to look its best. And I hope that my skin in my mid-70s is testament to the fact that good skincare and a good diet really makes a difference to how good your skin looks. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.